Hello, I'm Vivis Researcher, and today I'm gonna talk about a sample library to make music. Surprisingly, this is a free sample library. It's Glade by Imperia. Now, Glade, according to the website, is a fully featured professionally recorded sample library available free of charge to composers who want to start writing music today. It fuses world color with symphonic craft into a playable toolkit for expression. Now, this library runs on a free Kontakt player, meaning you don't need any additional software to run this, and you can install it through native access. Kontakt player and native access can be downloaded on their website, Native Instruments website, for free. Links are in the description. First of all, it's generous of Imperia giving us this library. There are 2 surprises in this library. Stay tuned until the end to know about. As you're watching at the moment, click on the subscribe button so you'll be the first to have access to my new content on YouTube. It helps me to bring more better content like this to you. Now, Glade has plucked winds, strings, percussion, and vocals. The instruments come with, basic articulations and some ornaments as well. Now, the first surprise, as we talked, Glade comes in 2 versions. One is Glade that comes with, 2 mixes, classic and modern mix. According to the website, classic mix, their mix basically means exactly how it reads. It's a mix of mic positions. It could be anything from a close, tree, spot, and slash, or a far mic. Now, the second version is Glade Studio. It comes with 4 mic positions, including the 2 mixes I, mentioned before. Basically, it's a difference of size and flexibility. Glade is around downloads around 4.41 GB, and Glade Studio downloads around 12.51. Here, I made a very little piece using Glade Studio version. The reason I chose to use Glade Studio version is that I like to have more flexibility, so I can tweak as much as I can to make it sound as best as it can. On the other hand, it's to sound entirely out of the box, no external reverb applied. Well, the internal reverb for all the patches I applied around 33% for all the patches, and I applied basic low cut. And for the case of uniformity, I use the same mic settings for all the instrument patches. I chose to keep spot and far at -10 dB and left the outriggers and tree untouched. Let's listen to the individual instrument tracks, starting with the 2 harps. The high strings. The low strings. A tonal percussion. Now, I wrote music for Celesta, Crop Tales, Marimba separately as as a part of the score, so I did use the same patch twice for these. Starting with Celesta, Crop Tales, Marimba, now the other instruments. The duck. First percussion. Jara. High winds. Actually, it's actually orchestral winds, but I spread it in two batches. Like high winds. And low winds. Kalimba. Ney flute. Panpipes. Shakuhachi. Tablas. And tigers. Remember I told you there are two surprises. Coming to the second one. Now Audio Imperia gave us a free legato instrument swap. It's actually two. One instrument patch, but there are two. Like the two voices, one boy vocal, they call it Peter, and another boy vocal, they call it, Benedict. Now let's listen to these. Now, the legato is so good, right? I know. Now, before I play the entire piece all together, I would like to mention that you can now support me through my Ko-fi page. It helps me bring more new content to you. Link is in the description. Let's listen to the piece. that is the sound out of the box. I had initially some problem with the spring patches, but then the support of Oreo Imperia helped me with the workaround. Now, well, although it didn't quite solve the problem entirely, I thought it was better than before. The problem I had was that the high strings and low strings patches sounded like as if they had a sharp cutoff to the samples, like the end of the samples are cut too short. I don't know why it was like that, but they told me to set up things with the velocity curve just accordingly, and well, that didn't quite entirely solve the problem, but yes, that was better than before. Now the best part of the library, well, starting with the kalimba patch, the orchestral winds, which were so beautiful in tone and the best for shorts, and the ney flute has a beautiful tone to it. The harps, the two harps are outstanding. And the boy vocal staccato of Peter is just beautiful, unlike the forest percussion. Kind of, came as a surprise to me. A small con, though, that most of these patches have a little UI glitch like this. Now, the support of Oreo Imperia said they are working into this, towards the future update. There's also a glitch, related to the sample start function of one of the instrument patches. They said they'll address these soon as well. Now, if you haven't downloaded it yet, go ahead to the website of Oreo Imperia. Links in the description, and download it. It's entirely free. And tell me what you think in the comments below. I'm with this Response Rehearsal, and this is my channel. Goodbye.